Wow, it's already people on here. Hey, what's going on? Can you guys hear me? How's it going?
Description. Dividend growth.
Just trying to post a few things. Probably start at 6:30. All right, how are you? See, people are coming and going right now. Let me make one more post. How are you doing? Is that Phil B? How are you doing today? Just going to copy the link. Start about 6:30. If you guys see me, feel free to make a post. I see 5 of you on right now. Hey, what's going on? Shamir, I am like exhausted. Like 12 hours of online training for my next travel job. And I'm like, ugh, I needed to like take a break. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to wing it, get on here, see if, the people that, have hit the notification bell, they'll see me go live, and we'll just hang out and chat about certain dividend stocks or things that are hot right now or strategies. I have to do a lot of cleaning too. So that's going to be my excitement for the night. Give it a few minutes. What's going on if you're new, or if you're on here, what's going on? Nice. I'm sure Hidden Freedom's having a tall boy of a White Claw right now. Maybe, Christmas ale flavored White Claw. That's probably what he's drinking right now. And that sounds good. All right, we'll give it about 5 more minutes. I see 10 of you guys are on. That's fantastic. It's kind of a wing it thing, so TSBK. Yeah, that's a very interesting stock. Let's see, what is it at? I want to go back down. TSBK. Let me just double check. I have so many stocks, like it's ridiculous. TSLX, you mean? Or hold on. Oh, hold on. Gosh, I haven't done a review on those guys in forever. I do so many reviews. It's like ridiculous. Yeah, I was just going to say it's Timberland. I don't know if you saw my latest video. I did sell HTBK and threw that in KeyBank. So I just didn't like the dividend growth. I mean, Zim was an experiment. I really like the dividend income with those guys. And remember, it's kind of a scatter bomb. It's not a reliable dividend stock. So that's one thing I'm gonna go over with some of the shipping stocks. There's not a lot of reliability, or dependability, or it's always been very very volatile. So high demand here and there, but I mean, I like to diversify with my shipping stocks and go from there. Probably give it one more minute and then go live. Just send a few text messages out. Finally, just time to relax. Not run around like a chicken with my head cut off. It's a good feeling. All right, I'm going to start. So what is going on, YouTube Nation? That Start Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so don't miss future videos. So I kind of just decided to wing it. I did like 12 and a half hours of online quizzes and studying and stuff for my next travel assignment that I start in January. So I am like mentally exhausted. I did post a video today on AbbVie, so please check that out. I really like the way things are going with that stock. I did a review on some of the popular products that they bring to the table, and I just wanted to wing it today. I'm just like, let's go. So I got to do cleaning. That's going to be my next, fun. So I just want to come on here and just get about a half hour to relax, half hour, 45 minutes to relax and chat with you guys and see how things are going. So the big thing is, a lot of people are bringing up Zim. So Zim is not a reliable dividend stock. And again, this is not financial advice for entertainment purposes only. Disclaimer in the description. Zim is an up and down, right and left, zigzag dividend stock. It's not completely reliable. It's based on income. There's a lot of competitors. That's why I'm invested in multiple shipping companies in my M1 Finance dividend portfolio. And I'm using Zim based on income to buy other dividend stocks in M1 Finance. So if you saw oh my gosh, my foot just fell asleep. If you just saw my latest video, I did a shorts video on the Zim experiment. I kind of like the way things are going. I know that it's you get drilled on the taxes and everything, but you're still continuously going to get some income from these guys. And I'm just very excited the way things are going. I'll do a review on Keenon Holdings as well. So that's another one that I'm going to look at investing in and buying more shares. If you saw my video, I'm going to definitely do a review because I own it. So I like to provide my rationales as to why I buy certain dividend stocks. And this channel is growing. We're almost at 1,000. I'm sorry, let's say about 1,000 subscribers every, I'd say 4 or 5 weeks. So that's very exciting. And we're almost at 11,000 subscribers. And I've been doing videos since I started NP school back in 2020 and starting to go live. So it's been a wild journey, and I'm almost done in August. And the biggest game changer with my career is starting this travel nursing. So I've been throwing in dollar cost averaging a lot of money. So I'm going to start distributing money in my M1 Finance dividend portfolio every week, hopefully Fundrise every week, and then hopefully my E-Trade dividend portfolio every week so that I can have those high dividend income stocks start buying my quarterly dividend stocks on E-Trade or M1 Finance. So feel free to comment at any time. I don't want to ramble all the time. I love reading your comments, like counteracting or combating some of my rationales. I mean, that's why we debate. That's why I debate with Matt Money and many other people when it comes to dividend stocks and dividend investing strategies. So I just wanted to make that clear. And I did get mentioned on PPC Ian's channel. So I'm going to probably post that link next video for tomorrow. And, I did get a shout out with my investments in Arbor Realty Trust. So I'm just here to chat with you guys, see how things are going. I'm going to continue to try to promote this, quick live video. I'm going to just mention to Russ and see if Ryan or Russ, I'm just going to send them a text message. Matt Money's out there having fun. He's partying right now. Any ETFs right now? The XYLG, QYLG, there's like a HYLG. There's some really interesting ones. I'm going to post a video on that sometime this week. And E-Trade allows me to automatically reinvest in dividends. I actually called them to confirm that I'm automatically reinvesting dividends. Yes. Any ETFs right now? I don't know. So Shamir, I don't know if you caught my most recent video on AbbVie, but there's a medication called Lexapro. And luckily, knowing my pharmacology as a nurse, I did a date with a girl. First date, online dating app, and AbbVie carries a product called Lexapro. And that's kind of a mood stabilizing medication. So she kind of told me, she told her family doctor she didn't want to be on that. So I knew right away two red flags. One, she's not taking her meds, and two, I know what Lexapro is. So that's a big medication that AbbVie carries. Hey, what's going on? Grinding retire. Yeah, if somebody has usually a personality disorder, and some of the medications that I review for dividend stocks that I invest in, um, usually that's a red flag. But hey, unfortunately, there's a rise in mental health. So AbbVie and Pfizer do have products for people that can help them with mental health. So that's one thing to look at it. Probably my favorite monthly dividend stocks. I'm going to start rebuying them. And my two favorite are um, probably O and Agree Realty Corporation. Yeah, I mean, for ETFs right now, I mean, the thing that I try to avoid ETFs, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm in VTI, VHT, and VGT for my traditional IRA, but that's the only time I'll really invest in ETFs. I mean, I probably will eventually be back in jepi and JEPQ because I mean the income is like phenomenal, and they do a really good job. Eventually, I'll probably rebuy QYLD, RYLD, and XYLD, but I have a certain goal, and I'm really loading up my M1 Finance dividend portfolio for some power, for some how do you want to say it? For some firepower to be brought up. Close-ended funds, I can do more. I know a lot of people are begging for me to do videos. So I'll definitely start doing reviews on those guys. Some people really know what they're doing with those close-ended funds. One thing that people need to realize with the close-ended funds is, the horrific expense ratios. Some of them are awful. So, you have to be careful with those expense ratios. So I sent Russ a tournament, and he's at a tournament right now. And here's Ryan right now. He's at the gym right now. So I just sent him a text, and surprisingly, he's not working out at 4 in the morning. So I'll mention that to him too. So he's working out at a later time, and I don't know how he does it working out that early. EAD. No, my advice to you guys, if you have the money, speaking of Starbucks, is buy an espresso machine and just buy the beans when you go to Starbucks. You'll save a lot more money. That's what I do. I'll probably do a video on that. I don't know if you guys want me to do a tour of my apartment complex. I'll maybe do that in a shorts or something, just for kicks or something, because everybody's like, how was your place? Like, what do you do? So I'll have to do a just show live shorts or something. Speaking of Starbucks, I'm hoping my Zim dividends in the future will buy Starbucks. So that's one reason why I invest in Zim and some of those shipping companies. Yeah. So another thing that people don't realize is, what makes me cringe is Store Capital with them leaving, finding alternatives, and people want to go into Stag, but Stag's dividend growth is it's terrible. I mean, people want to praise Stag, but the dividend growth is atrocious. I mean, I may buy those guys eventually, and I said I would for monthly dividends, but my gosh, it's terrible. I mean, Prologis is way better. Oh, Shamir, you should see my new hospital that I'm at for my travel job. They load up these nurses. There's a Starbucks in the hospital. And these nurses load up so much in Starbucks with all these mixed stuff, and it's crazy. Well, good for you grinding retire. That's probably one thing that still scares me to this day is finding the right person and stuff that you just, stayed about, splitting half. So that's one thing that's a big problem nowadays. That's why guys aren't getting married. And the best thing is, being single is, how you have opportunities to invest in yourself, either your career or your retirement portfolio, and then eventually share it with someone. Oh yeah, I mean, no doubt with building your dreams. I mean, you start to weed out, the garbage, people in your life that you don't really need, or are unreliable or use you, or that are just not good people. So you waste your time and resources on those type of people, and you could be putting money in your dividend portfolio instead, putting your time, effort, and energy into better resources like your dividend portfolio. So I always tell people, why are you so upset about not finding someone when you have golden opportunities to start investing in yourself, especially when it comes to your dividend portfolio? People have no idea. Like, I'm in no hurry. I'm 37. I'm in no hurry. I mean, look at Dave. Dave retired on dividend income. Look at what he can do. If he's not happy, or he wants to make some extra cash out of retirement, like, he can do that. Like, nobody's holding him back. I mean, that's the thing I like about Dave. Dave doesn't give like two shits. And, he's very motivated, and, he lives a good life. And, him, ethos, G-Dub, retire with less. Like those guys I really like. And, Matt Money and I always talk about this, like, or discuss this. Like, best thing about being single is like you can really invest in yourself or take a huge risk. What versus people who are married or, are pretty tied down. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just reading their text. I mean, investing is very important. I mean, you got dividend growth stocks like um life is an oyster, make that pearl. Like everybody that is, motivated when they come out there. I mean, I can tell you even before I travel nurse, if you guys work hourly, just one time try this. I challenge you to work overtime and that overtime pay, just throw it in your dividend portfolio. It's amazing how fast things compound over time. I mean, with preferred stocks, I mean, I own, a diverse amount. So it just depends on what your philosophy is. I don't see anything wrong with either of them. I know you have to report income a certain way and report that, but I mean, some people looking at COF. So some people like, you know, I'm not going to retire on a $2 million portfolio. And, that's the one thing just to look at is, how you can afford things. That's why I put money in Arbor Realty Trust because those guys have good dividends. And, I don't have to, I am taking a risk on a high yield dividend stock, but, it's the things that you do now that pay off in the long run. Well, there's a few things that you can do. Again, I'm not a tax advisor for the next tax bracket. Put more money in your 403B or 401k, or, you can do a traditional IRA that sometimes helps. I mean, my income bracket's going to be way up there since I started travel nursing. I'm going to have to think about that with the GLC and Oak Street acquisition and store. I lost a lot of respect for Store Capital, and I honestly made a tweet to them because they were talking about how good they are as a company. I literally made a response to them and told them that nobody's going to remember Store Capital in the next 5 to 10 years. What they did and the decisions they make is on them. So, they're going to be no more. So, they want to get greedy. They want to have a reputation. They don't. They're going to be no more. So, very surprised at Store Capital and the decisions they made. I decided to, I sold them. I'm not waiting for them. They don't. I'm very disappointed with their decision. I think a lot of people are that are dividend investors. I mean, I used to tag them all the time. Every time I'd buy shares, that one is a big letdown. That's the feeling like Ohio State losing to Michigan. I was at that game with Ohio State versus Michigan. That was ugly. That second half. I mean that's what you call a letdown. MLPs, I own a few of those. Which ones? So my issue with IEP is the revenue is not sustainable. I know I posted a video on Delic, but IEP stability with their dividend is not very strong. That's the one thing that turns me off about them. I may have to do a remix video on these guys. So you have no offer of 401k with your company. So what about creating a traditional IRA or something? I sure as hell wouldn't want to work for someone that didn't have a 401k. So I like MPLX. I'll probably let me write that one down. ARLP. I'll have to look at that. What do you guys think of? I'm trying to think. What stock is everybody hyping up? American Tower. I was going to ask you about American Tower. That one just hiked their dividend. Man, it is pricey though. Do you guys have any dividend stocks that you want me to review? See, a lot of you guys are on here. I just decided to wing it. Hormel Foods. How can you say no to those guys? Hormel has increased their dividend. One place I like going, I haven't been there for a long time since I finished my exams back in August, was Penn Station. And Hormel's logo was everywhere. HPQ, I'll do that. I can do another one on Hormel Foods. I'll be glad to do that. Thank you. I tried to do a review on certain products they bring. I think I probably need to change the how would you say that? Probably need to change the face on it and how it looks because it was like in blue and I don't know. Do you like the blue and white the way I did it with my poster and stuff that I made? I thought that was kind of crappy. It was kind of a wing it thing, like really fast because I had to do like projects. INVH. I'll look at it. I have a lot of stocks to review. Let me tell you about that. What about RC? I was going to ask you guys about RC. So I'm going to probably be on here until about 7:15. It was kind of a wing it thing. I'm going to try to do a collaboration this week with some people. So I'll keep you posted on my videos. So you got to hit that notification bell. Matt Money is like heavy on Palantir. Don't get him started. He is loading up on Palantir. It's a risk with high yield dividend stocks. What makes you worried? Just got a response that Ryan and Russ said, let's do something soon. So that'll be fun. Small and doubtful it's going to grow. It's a income stock. So that's one thing I want to make clear is those guys are a income stock. So they're not going to grow like crazy. It's rare to find a mREIT like Arbor Realty Trust because they are like a unicorn. I mean, they're a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's so weird to call it an mREIT at 10 out of 10. They're beating the S&P. Their revenue is doing well. They are like literally, it is so weird. They're hiking their dividend. I mean, they have everything going for them. I mean, it's insane. What's going on, Kevin? So I was going to bring up too. I forgot about this with Zim and these guys with shipping and the way everything's getting transferred. I normally buy Belgian ales every Christmas. I can't get them anywhere. I literally cannot get them anywhere because of shipping issues. So, I mean, this is a big problem. Trade and shipping, very disappointing. And I would probably blame our government for that. But, it's a big problem. Rhythm Capital is another one that's kind of a risk, but, they are, we'll see what happens with those guys. It's very interesting the way things will look with them in the future. But I've been loading up on them. I've showed you videos with M1 Finance, what I've done with them. And gosh, we got 22 people on here. That's pretty nice. I may try, let's see, what days do I work? I think I work Thursday? Or wait, I work Wednesday. I'm off Thursday. I don't know. We'll see that. I may go live like one or two more times this week. So I'm going to probably give it 10 more minutes. Do you guys have any dividend stock recommendations? It's nice to like go live and stuff. It's be home next weekend to chat. Let's see. I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for my shift. So I'll probably just post videos, but I'll be a lot more transparent when I start posting more videos and go live. I want to have more guests on here, and probably have Matt Money on here as well, and really discuss. I just literally just stayed silent the whole time, and listened to his investing philosophy. I do that with a lot of people. Retire with less. We could do that. We can get a huge group. I'm kind of be like the Brady Bunch, eBay and SWBI. I'm gonna actually have a pen to write stuff down. HPQ, eBay. I think I did a video on eBay. Kudos to those guys with the board of directors for starting a dividend. All right, give me an example for a preferred stock ETF. I mean, it depends how old I am, for funds and stuff. PFF's a good one. I mean, the dividends are stagnant. It's just right here. I mean, being a dividend investor and having a YouTube channel, I need to know a lot about stocks before I open my mouth, to be honest with you. PFF, it's just they're just stagnant. I mean, I liked investing in dividend stocks where they slowly go up. And it doesn't matter if it's a preferred fund. I still want dividend stocks going up. I want raises. So, QYLG versus QYLD, eventually maybe the dividend will go up compared to QYLD. But I kind of like raises over time, just like working at a job. It's hard for me to kind of invest in dividend stocks that are stagnant, in a straight line versus, even slowly going up. I mean, that's one thing, and I totally dropped my pen. But you know, that's what I like about dividend stocks and dividend growth investing. Now, there's nothing wrong with income investing. I do have stocks that are income stocks. Some of my business development companies, but you just got to be careful sometimes. I like, I'm just gonna give you an example. Heavy metal. I would rather make $401 and then $402 and then $403 each month based on raises. If somebody hiked a dividend versus just stagnant at 400 when you retire on dividends. So, you know, if you have the same amount of shares and they went up, that's a good thing. That's like putting money in O or Agree Realty Corporation that are monthly dividend stocks. They're a little bit more reliable. And remember the rules of a real estate investment trust, 90% of what they make come back to investors. So it just depends, I mean, on what your strategy is. I mean, I'm a little bit riskier. I like more stocks, except my, traditional IRA or my 403B. Um, but yeah, I mean EPD and ABR. That's why I invest in those guys. I really like. I'm a high risky person. If they cut their dividend or Sachem Capital, Sachem, excuse me, big deal. I got other ones that back me up. Boy, I'm gonna have to go live more often. There's 24 of you guys. This channel's blowing up too. I mean, it's very exciting to get on and see you guys. It's been a while. So I'm gonna get going probably in the next 2 to 3 minutes. I just wanted to do a wing it. Do you guys have any other dividend stocks you want me to review? It's a great showing. I mean, thank you for being on here and being loyal subscribers. I mean, my videos are free for you guys. What's wrong with Smuckers? It's like right over here, probably 40 miles from me. Yeah, no problem. It's I do these videos, I review dividend stocks. Will look at them. Of course, it's not financial advice. It's fun doing this. It's really, I mean, this is not a job. This is fun doing this. SCI, I'll look at them. Go Georgia. I'm just glad Ohio State's healthy. Who knows what's going to happen? But they were so beat up against Michigan. It was not good. INVH. Make sure you make these comments on my next videos or latest ones because it's just keep on reminding me. I'm gonna post videos and stuff. I'll give you guys names and your shout outs too as well. I heavy metal taxes. I really hope Stenson Bennett deserves a Heisman. I hope he wins and he deserves it the most. Really like the guy's work ethic. I love his story. Um, I, I I really hope he gets Heisman. I'm going to be honest with you. Over CJ Stroud. Being an Ohio State fan, I really like Stenson Bennett's story. Coming on as a walk on and being a tough nosed dude. Good for him. I hope he gets Heisman. You're in Talmadge. Oh, geez. I'm originally from Silver Lake, Ohio. Yeah, I'll do another one on energy transfer. I could do one. on a lot of stocks that you guys mentioned. Long day. I'm telling you guys, long day. I've been up since like 6 doing like all these quizzes, and it just took like a quick break and then went to doing a video for you guys with Avi, and then just came on here just to relax. Would you run? I don't think you would want me to run an office. I think my Department of Agriculture would be Hidden Freedom. Treasury Department would probably be Map Money. So I don't know. All right, well, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to have a video for you guys tomorrow, and you guys have a good Saturday. Some of you that are out of country and it's about to start Sunday, you guys have a good one as well. So take care and have a great weekend.